Please be seated, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon to all of you again. And as the past couple of weeks, thank you very, very much for your hard work, cooperation, and your dedication to duty. I mean that. I understand that you have reached a verdict. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And juror number 4, you are the foreperson. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. First of all, thank you very much for your extra work. Maybe it wasn't very contentious. I don't know. But you stepped forward, and that was very nice of you to do that. And we certainly appreciate that. Can I ask you, have all 12 jurors signed all the appropriate verdict forms?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. And you have been, as foreperson, can you indicate for the court that you have all been sequestered during your deliberations?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And has the jury been free from any outside influence?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. And only the 12 jurors that are in the box, they participated in the deliberations. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right, ma'am, thank you very much. And if you'd be so kind as to hand the verdict form to Mr. Collini. And again, thank you very much. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You will now hear your verdicts read for the record. State of Ohio versus Anthony Kirkland, case number B0901629, Judge Dinkelacher, verdict count 2. We, the jury, being duly impaneled and sworn, do hereby find by proof beyond a reasonable doubt that the aggravating circumstances that the defendant was found guilty of committing do outweigh the mitigating factors presented in the case regarding the aggravated murder of Cassandra Crawford. We therefore unanimously find that the sentence of death should be imposed upon Anthony Kirkland. It's signed by all 12 jurors, including the foreperson. The next verdict form, same exact caption, verdict count 4. We, the jury, being duly impaneled and sworn, do hereby find by proof beyond a reasonable doubt that the aggravating circumstances that the defendant was found guilty of committing do outweigh the mitigating factors presented in the case regarding the aggravated murder of Cassandra Crawford. We therefore unanimously find that the sentence of death should be imposed upon Anthony Kirkland, signed by all 12 jurors, including the foreperson. Next verdict form, same exact caption, verdict count 9. We, the jury, being duly impaneled and sworn, do hereby find by proof beyond a reasonable doubt that the aggravating circumstances that the defendant was found guilty of committing do outweigh the mitigating factors presented in the case regarding the aggravated murder of Esme Kenny. We therefore unanimously find that the sentence of death should be imposed upon Anthony Kirkland, signed by all 12 jurors, including the foreperson. The final verdict form, same exact caption, verdict count 11. We, the jury, being duly impaneled and sworn, do hereby find by proof beyond a reasonable doubt that the aggravating circumstances that the defendant was found guilty of committing do outweigh the mitigating factors presented in the case regarding the aggravated murder of Esme Kenny. We therefore unanimously find that the sentence of death should be imposed upon Anthony Kirkland, signed by all 12 jurors, including the foreperson. Anything for the record then from the state? Thank you. From the defense?
Thank you. We would request that the jury be polled.
Okay. All right, thank you, Mr. Wendell. What's going to happen here, ladies and gentlemen, is you're going to be polled. This is a normal part of the procedure. It's nothing special. Just listen to Mr. Cleaning and answer the question appropriately.
Members of the jury, please answer the following questions. Was the verdict read your true verdict? Juror number 1?
Yes.
Juror number 2?
Yes.
Juror number 3?
Yes.
Juror number 4?
Yes.
Juror number 5?
Yes.
Juror number 6?
Yes.
Juror number 7?
Yes.
Juror number 8?
Yes.
Juror number 9?
Yes.
Juror number 10?
Yes.
Juror number 11?
Yes.
Juror number 12?
Yes.
Your Honor, the jury has been polled.
Thank you, Mr. Cleaning. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Anything further from the defense?
Thank you, Judge. That's
Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this includes the alternates now, too. And again, thank you for that special service. I mean that a lot. That would be toughest for me to go back and do that, but you did a great job. I appreciate that. To all of you, from the bottom of my heart, my sincere commendation, gratitude, all those things, and I mean it. That had to be just tremendously difficult to sit through what you have sat through over the last couple of weeks, to pull yourselves out of your regular lives, to come down here and do this special jury duty, and you've done it very well. I have no complaints. Everything you did I thought was right in following what I asked you to do, and I know it took personal sacrifice, commitment to duty, and quite frankly, being a good citizen. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Tough duty, job well done, you acted as good citizens, and I said it, I hinted at it a couple of times, but I mean this. This is the best justice system in the world. There's some cracks in it maybe, but it's still the best system in the world by far. But it doesn't work without people like you. I've been at this 38 years. I'm telling you, it takes people like you to make this system work. So thank you for that. Thank you for all you've done. You are now released from your duties. All those admonitions I've talked about, you're released from those. You can talk to anybody you'd like to, but you do not have to talk to anyone. If anyone says, I want to talk to you about your jury service or whatever, that is completely up to you. So if somebody comes knocking on your door 5, 10 years from now or whatever, and you say, I don't want to talk about it, you have that right not to talk about it. If you want to talk to somebody tomorrow about it, you're more than welcome to do that. You've done your service for us. It's appreciated, so we'll move on from that. I do need to tell you, I'm not trying to suggest anything here, but this is a different situation for you all, okay? So we do have here, we have some people that are very professional, involved in counseling. If you wish to talk to somebody regarding counseling in accordance with your jury duty, we can make that available for you. Just let us know. We'll be more than happy to do that. It's not a problem at all. As a matter of fact, you deserve that if that's what you want. Let's see. With that, I'm going to come back and talk to you if you'd like for a short time. I know you probably want to get out of here. I'm not allowed to talk to you about the case itself, but the procedures, maybe explain to you some things, why you sat there for so long and things like that. I'll be more than happy to do that. If you want to get out of here, we've made arrangements with the deputies, and they've done a great job. Behind the scenes, believe me, for you all, they've done a great job. They'll help you get out of here, make sure you're safe to your cars and all that. That's not a problem. If you want to talk, you can do that. The attorneys, if you want to talk to them, they will make themselves available to talk to you also. Okay? So with that, ladies and gentlemen, again, my thanks. Anything further from the state? Okay, defense?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. Thank you all very much. Again, bottom of my heart, thank you all very much. It's the last time I'll say it. You're the best, okay? Have a great day, great week, and we'll talk to you.
All rise.
Please be seated, ladies and gentlemen. Let the record reflect the jury's left the courtroom. Anything further from the state at this point? Okay, from the defense, I do need to ask you, as part of what I need to do you wish to have a pre-sentence investigation done?
Mr. Kirkland would like to waive his right to appeal.
Okay, all right, we will do that. And I understand I am not allowed to in any way look at a victim impact statement before I do my independent analysis and render my independent judgment, so I will not order that. I think the last thing then for me to do is to set a date, and unfortunately I put a lot of things off over the last couple of weeks, so I need to catch up on some things. So I'm going to set it out if August 28th, which is 3 weeks and a day from today, for me to render my decision. If that's okay with everybody? Yes. Everybody in town and all that? Okay, we'll just make that at 9 o'clock. In the meantime, if in fact it's more appropriate for the Sheriff's Department to have him go back, that's fine with me. I do not need to hold him here for that unless the attorneys want to hold him here for some reason to talk to him, but other than that, he can go back as far as I'm concerned.
Yes, sir. I prefer to go back.
Okay, all right, that's fine. He can go back. We just will need him back then for the 28th. Anything further from anybody? All right, thank you all very much. All right, court's in recess.